Hi, I'm Ski Oakenfull at Point Blank Online. I'm a producer, composer and keyboard player, and I've worked with bands and artists like Incognito, The Bays and Joey Negro. And you're watching Electronic Music Composition. If you enjoy this EMC series, don't forget you can take a whole course with content like this called Electronic Music Composition at pointblankonline.net. Thanks for sending in all your requests. We hope you enjoy the one we've gone with, which came via Twitter from Marion Estrela. Okay, so in this video we're going to look at an all-time classic dance track by Faithless called Insomnia. And there are three main elements that I want to check out, all of which are interesting in their own right and illustrate certain elements of music composition. So the first one are these synth stabs that come in the intro. I'm just going to give you a quick play of those. So we'll have a look at the chord that's being played there. The next element is a string line that comes right at the start of the tune. So let me play that to you. And then there's the monster Pizzicato riff that comes in kind of in the middle, and then it builds for the outro as well. It's a very, very well-known riff, so I'm just going to give you a quick play of that. So first of all, let's have a look at these synth stabs. I'm going to play them to you one more time. So first of all, let's establish the key signature of this track. I'm just going to play along. So we're in B minor, and this is the scale. Now it's two chords, but they're actually the same, just played an octave apart. So let's play them. Now what that is a B minor 7. So if we start off playing a B minor triad, root position triad, it's these notes here. Now if we add a 7, we've got this note here. And this is still our root position chord. If we go to the first inversion, we're basically using this note as the bottom note. So we're going up to play the first inversion, then we go up again to play the second inversion. It's going to be these notes. So still using all the notes of the B minor 7. And it's best then just going down an octave. So I've just sketched in a beat and a bass line using factory sounds on Logic. So I'm just going to play along now. So you can see that's working pretty nicely. Now I want to have a look at this intro section, because we've got this really nice string line, and there's something quite interesting about this in that it's actually going from major to minor, and you saw that the key signature earlier was B minor. So let's have a look at the first note of this string line. It's actually this note here, which is a D sharp. Now, as I played to you earlier, the notes in B minor scale are these. So if I play a B minor chord, just a triad, the note that's first note of this string line is actually a D sharp. So there's a bit of a clash there, and what that does is kind of create a bit of tension. So I'll just play it to you one more time. So then it resolves down to this D, which is in the B minor chord. So it's basically going from a B major to a B minor. So I'll just play along again. Then it goes up to an F sharp. And then then it goes down to a B. And then that chord comes in, Synth Stab. So it's only playing the top chord, but interestingly, that chord is a B minor, well, it's a B minor 7, but there's still this kind of clash going on. All the other notes fit really nicely, but this first note really adds some tension. So now let's get to this very well-known monster riff, and I'm just going to give you another play of that. And what's being played are only 2 notes at the same time. So there's not really a kind of chord being defined by those 2 notes. It's more just a riff. So let's just play along with that and see what's happening. So there's some quite subtle changes there. When I was listening to it, I was listening out for the top note and the bottom note as well. And what happens is it's a 4-bar riff, and every bar is slightly different. So in the first bar, it goes like this. So you can see that this bottom note actually moves down. Now in the second bar, the B here stays where it is. Now in the third bar, the top note changes, but the B still stays where it is. And in the fourth and final bar, the B goes down again. And then up. So there's very subtle changes there. What's really interesting is when the bass is played along with it, and the bass is always playing the same notes, it's kind of creating slightly different chords. So for example, we've got this first bar, and then third bar, the basic chords are B minor, F sharp minor, and G major. But sometimes, when this A is in the bottom note, this third chord here is actually a G sus2. So let's play along. Again, I've just sketched in a beat. Let's try to play along with that. Let's slow it down a bit now, because it is definitely going quite fast, isn't it? So let's put it at 115 BPM. So that was my breakdown of Insomnia. I hope that's given you a better understanding of the musical elements of this track, and I also hope you can enjoy playing along with the chords. So if you're into this, then head over to pointblankonline.net and check out the EMC course. Remember, if you want to suggest tracks for us to look at, tweet the track name using the hashtag on screen. We'll feature as many as we can. See you next time.
At Point Blank Online, you've got two methods of interaction with your tutor. Firstly, you've got the weekly online masterclass, which is in real time. And then also we've got feedback on your assignments, and that's known as DVR. So the online masterclass is a 1-hour session you get with your tutor every week. You can ask questions about the lesson content and get instant feedback, and also demonstrations on the fly from their computer desktop with our streaming technology. DVR stands for Direct Video Response, and the concept is really simple. You upload your Ableton Logic or Cubase project file to your tutor, he downloads it and then pushes record on the screen capturing software and evaluates your work, so basically giving you one-to-one feedback. You see all of the mouse movements and any parameter changes made by your tutor. It's kind of like sitting in the studio over their shoulder watching what they're doing whilst they work. We have found the DVR process has truly revolutionized the way that we teach online, and the results speak for themselves. Book your place on a course now by visiting pointblankonline.net.